days away from the 50th annual Prefontaine Classic. Give me the elevator pitch. You run into a friend at the supermarket and they're saying, I know you're involved with this. What's happening this weekend?
Well, first, I say you can't miss it. It's the best Prefontaine we've ever put on, and it has the most things for all ages in the community ever. So we are incredibly excited about the 50th. And don't wait till Saturday because we have opportunities for you to start participating on Wednesday.
Now, the best Prefontaine, the most things to do, that's a high sales pitch. What sorts of things are different this year around compared to the 49 years prior?
Well, some are new and some are just, we're going to make them even bigger and better than the prior years. But starting on Wednesday, we're partnering with the Oregon Track Club. They have the Oregon Track Club All Covers Comers Meet. And for us, sponsored by Peace Health. And it's for kids 12 and under to get a chance to get out there and run, jump, and throw. But the nice thing is we're going to have all the bells and whistles with the event. So we'll have timing and video board, and they can get their face painted if they want. So it's a little bit of what happens all summer, but just a little extra plus because it's the pre-50. And then following that, we have another event if you're 12 and older, or even if you're 12 and under, we have the Night of Miles. So it's really a chance to come out on Thursday evening, and it's open to all. You can register on site, but we encourage that you register ahead. But whether you want to walk, run, or roll a mile on Hayward Field, we will get your time. We will start kind of slowest to fastest. So pick your heat that you want to be in. We'll have pace lights, so the wave light system. So you can really, if you want to get technical, you can mark your time and see how you're doing, and you'll be up on the video board and get your results. So that's a night of fun under the lights of Hayward Field. And
That's
then,
awesome. Sorry, I'm
exactly,
gonna
we're not done
interject too
yet.
because well, we'll get back to we're not done yet. Is that I'm interested. I might have to come check that out myself. You said people can register on site, they can register online beforehand, but it is open for anybody in the public to come check out.
100%. Yep. And it's free to
Oh,
the public, no cost to the public.
what an awesome thing to do to really garner the excitement around this. But carry on. We have more
Yep.
fun coming to
And
350.
just for clarity, that starts at 6 p.m. on Thursday night, July 3rd. Perfect. So Friday, we're going to leave the day to Butte to Butte. So that's another event that is now on their 51st year. So they celebrated 50 last year. So whether you want to walk or run, there's the 5K, the 10K, or the Mayor's Fitness Walk. So that'll be the morning of the 4th. And we encourage people to sign up and have a chance to do that. And then we roll into Saturday, Prefontaine 50 Day, right? So for Saturday, really, we have opportunities to get out there early and enjoy the fan festival. It's called the Marshfield District. So it's the best of, I think, our culture, our food, and retail is going to be out there. We have some really special opportunities related to the event. Not only do we have together doing a custom merch and some chances to get some epic photo shots and some awesome giveaways, also we'll have some very special Prefontaine 50 merchandise that you can only get by showing up on site. That will be pretty exciting to take home and say you were there.
Now, I heard rumblings of Nike unveiling some new pre-50 merch. Am I looking at a little preview of it over your shoulder there? Is that a little sneak preview we've got going, or what's that there?
That's our poster.
Okay.
So I haven't even got to touch the merch yet. It's so special, right?
Oh,
So
wow.
there's special shoes, special apparel. There's a blanket that we're doing in partnership with, I'm going to have Karen help me out here.
Pendleton and Nike N7.
So we're doing a special blanket in partnership with Pendleton and N7. So like I said, everything you want, you can get, but you got to get there early because I think it's going to go fast.
And Marshfield also has food, beverage, and kids zone.
Yep, exactly. So coming back to Marshfield a little bit, want to talk about that again, all ages. The food, we've got some great food trucks from around the Eugene area and Springfield areas. We'll have actually OBF is going to be out there playing. So the Oregon Bach Festival will greet you as you come into the spaces. And also we have our kids club. So bring your kids, lots of opportunities for them to come out and have a great time, make their signs, get excited before they go into the stadium.
For our real track fans at home, once the events start getting underway on Saturday, what names can they expect? What events are we expecting to see? What's the real big headlines for the actual races themselves once those do get underway come Saturday?
So I'm going to start by framing it that we have over 48 Olympic and Paralympic gold medalists competing on Saturday, 98 Olympic and Paralympic medalists, so almost 100. We're still out there recruiting. And then we have 14 world record holders. So if you want to talk about everything all in a short window, you can't go wrong. Everybody's going to have a favorite. If you love the discus, we have great discus throwers. We have, the Sydney McLaughlin. We have, now you're going to get me when I'm tired. So I'm going to take a pause there. So, it's so many in my head right now. They're all on their way here. We have close to 300 athletes, and some of those headliners are from Julian Alfred to Sha'Carri Richardson to Kenny Bednarek in the men's 200 to Faith Kipyegon, who's just coming fresh off of her trying to breaking 4 attempt. Sydney McLaughlin is coming here to run a flat 400. Just top to bottom, we have some folks that are from our local community. Cole Hocker will be back and doing the 1500. Raven Rogers is going to come back and be in the 800. So it's, really, you can't go wrong. And in the field events too are incredibly exciting. So lots of medalists there, from Valerie Allman in the discus to our very own Jada Ross in the shot put.
Now, I'm going to give you a unique question, maybe a little outside of the box, but you are celebrating Pre-50. Prefontaine, a legendary figure here in Lane County and across the city or across the state of Oregon. How do you think, this is where the complicated question goes, how do you think he would look at this event 50 years on? You've got the all-inclusive lead up. You've got these great events with headliner names across a 2-day affair. What do you think he would say about this event in his honor 50 years on?
Well, I never want to speak for Pre, but I would hope that he would see this as a reflection of what he started in the most impressive way. I mean, we really take to heart the spirit of Pre and his desire to be the best. And we work very hard for this to be the #1 meet every year and to create an experience for athletes to not only perform at their best, but to be celebrated at their best or celebrated at the most, right? So I would hope he'd be smiling on what we have done and that he would feel reflect his passion and his way of attacking the events and the sport.
I think you could find solace in the fact that he would smile down at this, I imagine. What an amazing event. Thank you so much for taking the time to share it with me. I'm out of questions for you, but do you have anything else that I may have glossed over or that you'd like to add?
One thing I do want to share from a community perspective, with the 50th, we're celebrating the future and the now, but we're also celebrating the first 50 years and the performances and the people that have made this an outstanding event. So we are bringing back many of the biggest stars from the past, including the honoring of Maria Matola in the women's 800 by naming the event after her. So she won the Pre 17 times. She's here from 16 times. Well, are you sure? 16? Sorry. Maria's won the event 16 times, and she is from the Springfield, Eugene area, so that's really exciting. We're also bringing back a lot of Oregon's most popular and famous athletes, from Ashton Eaton to English Gardner to Matthew Centrowitz, both of them junior and senior. Lance Steele, our local. And then not only that, we're bringing back the groups from the past that delivered the event. So past meeting directors, the past Tom Jordan and his team that delivered the event for 30 plus years, as well as the volunteers that has made this great. So it's a celebration of both looking at how we got here and how we want to go forward into the future.
Well, a wonderful event coming up starting Wednesday, really all the way through the weekend. It seems you have something else to add?
I'll add one more for you, however you want to
Please.
cut it. Hey, the good news is we're down to our last few tickets. Any tickets that we are able to kind of get back and put back in the market, 9:30 July 5th in the morning, or they'll go on sale. So if people are looking for a last minute chance to get out there and enjoy the Pre, be there early. And we look forward to filling the place up and having a great event for you.
Great. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you coming on and chatting with me briefly about it, and excited for a great week.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Me too. We are too. All right. Thanks.